Hey guys, and happy Sunday. So, for today, I have a really easy and really cute DIY for you. I'm starting off with this cheese bread box. This is actually from Aldi, and I just like the shape of it. And right when I saw it, I knew what I wanted to do with it. So, I'm going to start off by cutting this little flap, and then I'm going to paint the whole thing black and using the Waverly ink paint. And I did do this in advance so you wouldn't have to watch me. And then the next thing I did was I took two of these empty ribbon spools and I just trimmed the edges off of one side of it, and I painted those black as well. And as you can see, the top part is just shaped like cut off. I just trimmed it so there wasn't any overhang. Then I painted those all black, and I painted four of these tumbling tower blocks, but I think we only ended up using two. So the next thing that I did was I took a piece of cardboard, and this is just like packaging from something, and I traced the lid to one of my bigger paint containers just so that I can have the right size circle. And then I cut out two of them and I went ahead and painted them with this, I think it's either dark gray or ash gray or something like that. And I just went ahead and gave them both one quick coat. And then I put those to the side to dry, and we'll be using those a little bit later. I'm running out of my gray paint. I wish I could find pewter gray, but I haven't been able to find that anywhere, and that's my favorite gray color. But anyway, so this is what I have left. And I put those off to the side to dry, and I'm going to go ahead and start working on my box. Now, if you haven't guessed, and maybe you did, maybe you haven't, I'm going to be making a television out of this, and just kind of like a little display television. Obviously, it's not going to be functioning or anything like that because, well, I'm just not that good. But I'm just making a cute little Christmas retro television, and I'm going to be using one of these little bags from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove the ribbon and I'm going to open it up and just kind of make it easier to work with as like one single sheet as opposed to trying to work with this weird shape of the bag. So I'm going to go ahead, take the bag apart, and then I'm just going to cut one side, and the side that I cut was the one that lays flat as opposed to the one that's usually like on the inside, because that one has a fold on the bottom. So I just used the one that was completely flat just so that it would look better. And then I just measured it out against that hole in the box, and I just trimmed it up based on that size. And it didn't take a whole lot of trimming. I just kind of trimmed a little bit off the bottom and maybe just a little bit off the side so that I could fit in there. Then I took my hot glue, I put one string of hot glue on the top, lined up the gift bag to the top, and then once that was in place, I just took my hot glue and I glued around the rest of it just to secure it and make sure that it didn't go anywhere. Now you can figure out, what I was thinking was you could make this so it is like changeable or interchangeable for different holidays and whatnot. I did not do that one with this box, but I do have another box that I might try that with, where you can somehow make this picture, interchangeable so you can change it with the seasons. I glued the box shut so it wouldn't work for this one, but you could definitely just leave it open and, switch it out for different holidays. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is take my little ribbon spools and I'm going to glue the circles that we cut out on top of those, and this is going to make the dials for the television. And I'm going to use the tumbling tower blocks on top of those pieces to make the little knob, like the handle for the knob, so that you can change the channel and change the volume. And then the next thing that I'm going to do once I get those two pieces glued down is I'm just going to start working on the little details. And guys, this video is part of my Keep It Simple Sunday challenge. I host this every second Sunday of the month at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're interested in joining, just let me know and I'll get that playlist link to you on the day that, the day of the playlist or the day of the challenge. And I just want to thank anyone who participated in today's challenge. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you're coming over here from the playlist, welcome. I appreciate you. I hope you stick around, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. And guys, I really love this challenge. I love the idea of just making, DIYs out of stuff you have at home and not having to use any special tools or anything like that. And that is what the Keep It Simple Sunday challenge is all about. So the next thing I did was I cut a dowel rod in half and I painted it with that same ash gray or dark gray paint. And then I had these little spindles that I got from a Dollar Tree, not from a Dollar Tree, from a thrift store. So I decided to go ahead and paint two of those black, and I cut just one of the little pieces that were sticking out. I went ahead and cut those off of both of them so that they can lay flat on the box. Then I'm going to take my two dowel rods and I'm going to glue them onto the back of the box like an antenna. You could also make like a hole on the top of the box and kind of stick them in there, but I just figured this way would be easier. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue the legs on here. Now, if you have a box, you could definitely, like a bigger box, you could definitely make like a full-size television out of it. That would be amazing. But guys, that is all I did with this. Oh, and I did write channel and volume, and then I put some little I don't know, speckles on the side to make like the speaker. And I wrote Santa Vision on the top. But again, you can do whatever you want to do with it. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. And be sure to check out the playlist. Bye.